Hello, viewers. I'm Major General Neelendra Kumar for the YouTube channel Lex Consilium Foundation and the playlist Going Strong. Here I am talking to Major General VK Singh, the eminent military historian who at 82 is going strong. And in this playlist, we are talking about one of India's foremost armor commanders, Lieutenant General Hanut Singh, uh, who had commanded 17 horse, commonly known as Pune horse. And my question to you, sir, is that later, at a stage in his career, General Hanut Singh was GOC General Officer Commanding of 17 Mountain Div, the Sikkim based division. And at that point of time, the governor of the state was Mr. Talyar Khan. It is said that there was a brush off between them. What had happened in that incident?
And General Hanut was the GOC. General Hanut found that he used to behave more like a colonial ruler. He expected perks and privileges from the army. And one of these perks and privileges was he expected the divisional commander or at least the brigade commander to receive him whenever he landed at the helipad. Sikkim used to visit by helicopter or by road. He was always expecting the GOC to receive him. So after Anu took over, he came from somewhere, landed at Gangtok, and found that GOC not there.
The div commander was not there.
Yeah. No, in fact, the first time it happened uh, when he went to Sikkim, Talyar Khan, and he was received by one lieutenant colonel. And when his program was made, the brigade commander asked General Hanut, sir, should I go and receive him or will you receive him? So Hanut said, there's no need for me to receive him and no need for you also to receive him. He is going on a civil, the invitation or arrangement of the civil administration, they will look after him. Anyway, if there's an army unit nearby, you can send the CO, Lieutenant Colonel. So Lieutenant Colonel went and received him. When Talyar Khan saw this, he was very incensed that only a Lieutenant Colonel has come to receive me. And he went back to
Below
Gang
his dignity.
below his dignity. He felt so. When he went back to Gangtok, he tried to talk to General Hanut. Hanut he was told he's not available, sir. He's doing his meditation or whatever it is. Then he got very annoyed and he says, okay, I will not talk to the chief of army staff. So he tried to talk to the chief of army staff. He did not get the call, the PNT circuits were down. Hanut was informed that he wanted to talk to. He said, give him the call on army channels. So the army had its own communication. I was also in that unit for a long time
Okay.
and 17. So, of course, the call was connected. He spoke to the chief. Nothing happened. Later, somebody must have asked General Hanut. So he said, there is no protocol laid down. Like I told you, his ideas are very clear. If it is laid down in black and white, if there is a protocol, then I will follow it. If it is not there in black and white, I will not follow it. There is no protocol that the governor should be received by the GOC or by any service officer. In fact, he said, this time I have sent a lieutenant colonel, next time I will not send him also. Unless he actually visits an army unit,
Okay.
that is the only time he will be received. Once all this happened, Talyar Khan realized, you see, Talyar Khan used to tell everybody that I'm very close to the Nehru family. I have been selected personally by Indira Gandhi to look after Sikkim. You know, Sikkim had just been merged
Okay.
the Indian Union. So to personally to oversee this merger goes off well. So he used to brag about his closeness to
Connections.
the
Yes.
Prime Minister, etc. Once he realized that he's not cutting ice with Hanut Singh, he came down to Mother Earth. After that, their relations became very cordial.
Okay.
They, I mean, there was no social interaction, but otherwise they were very nice to each other. This is what happened. Mm.
We moved then when he was commanding two corps,
Mm.
and General Sundarji was the
Mm.
chief of army staff. It
Mm.
is said that General Hanut had made elaborate plans for the exercise Brass Tacks, and it is even remarked that the employment of armor along India's border with Pakistan, in desert particularly, it can be the classics of modern warfare, mobile warfare. Do you agree, and what would you like to elaborate on this?
You see, when Sundarji became the chief of army staff, the first thing he did was to make Hanut GOC 2 Corps, that is the strike corps. In spite of the differences earlier, like it has come out, when he was army commander and Hanut was div commander, they didn't get see eye to eye. But as far as professional competence is concerned, General Sundarji had full confidence in him that if we have to do something with Pakistan, he's the only man who can do it. And exercise brass tacks were planned that way, though it was called an exercise. They, it was said that they might go in. The preparations were made accordingly.
Yes.
In fact, that was the first time we heard that troops went on exercise carrying ammunition, live ammunition. And the exercise was held in a number of phases, I think 4 phases. I was then posted in Delhi. It started with a thing in Delhi, sort of a discussion in Delhi, where all these points were discussed. The plan has been made by Anut only, and Arun Singh was the defense minister.
And plan was made by
General
Sundarji.
Hanut, uh, General Hanut as the armor commander, because it was an
Okay.
armored battle. 2 corps is a
Yes.
strike corps. So he had made the plans, and Hanut had practiced months beforehand, carrying out series of exercises without troops, then with troops, and all subordinate formations had been briefed how to go about it. So it was entirely his light, and he had convinced Jan Sundarji that this will work. And Arun Singh was the defense minister, uh, brought Rajiv Gandhi also to the first meeting of
Okay.
the exercise, which was unprecedented. Normally, the prime minister was not involved, but Arun Singh was very close to Sundarji that time,
Okay.
and he convinced Rajiv Gandhi this is useful. Anyway, once the exercise started, it was expected people used to talk that this time India will enter Pakistan.
Okay.
And if it enters, it will go 100 kilometers inside.
Okay.
That was used to be the capability of the armored division on paper those days. Advance 100 kilometers a day.
Okay.
But last moment, the thing was cancelled. I mean, they say, and Arun Singh was also disappointed because he wanted the thing to go ahead. And they, but
That
this is the
didn't
prime
happen.
minister was always involved. They say somebody chickened out or whatever it is. We didn't want to direct confrontation, and
But
so
otherwise, General Hanu's plans were thorough,
yes,
and they were fully
that is what
workable.
people said. That if this experiment had been conducted, it would have been a classic, at least
Okay.
for the Indian Army, in terms of mobile warfare, the way he had planned it.
Had it been actually
Yeah,
implemented.
but it didn't go through.
It didn't
Anyway,
go
so
through.
it,
It is next. I would like to ask you. It is often said that today's army is a no mistake army, and it is a zero error syndrome. So once somebody commits a mistake, well, that's his doom. He may not get another chance. And in that light, General Hanut's career disproves this assertion. What would you like to say about this?
Absolutely, it disproves that assertion. Hanut had differences with his superior in every rank except in his own unit. Uh, when he was a CO, he had differences with the brigade commander, Vedya. Later, as you know, when he was in 17th Div, Taliyar Khan ka to we've discussed, there were differences between him and the corps commander, General Brar, because whatever plans Hanut made used to be overruled by General Brar. Sometimes he did that in public in a conference or this thing.
Yes.
So he didn't get along well with him. And of course, we have seen, I mean, like example of Taliyar Khan. Similar thing happened when Sundarji Hanut was the commandant Ahmad Ko Center School.
Okay.
That time, the Army Commander General BC Joshi went on an official visit to the Ahmad Ko school. At the helipad,
Hanut was
the
not there.
commandant was not there to receive him. The officer went with him was a staff officer, Colonel Signals in the command headquarters, one Colonel KK Sharma. He personally related to this story to me. Of course, it is known to everybody. And Joshi just got in the chopper and went back. He didn't inspect it. But again, Hanut was asked for an explanation. He said, there is no protocol that I have to receive him at the helipad. He can come and visit me. I will receive him in my office and show him whatever is to be shown. He said, is it there in black and white? So don't make all this. So I'm sure he got bad reports in from all his
On all
superiors.
these occasions.
On all these occasions, naturally they won't have given him a good check. But his professionalism, could not be faulted by anybody. That he's a thorough professional. And so he kept on going up and became a lieutenant general. Of course, it is a pity he didn't become an army commander. And that too, again, at that time, I mean, people who were involved did, thought he's too forthright. The same thing happened with General Sagat Singh. He became a lieutenant general but didn't become an army commander. He was too forthright. Same thing was happened, but nobody could stop their promotion.
And the same was with General Prem Bhagat.
Yes, and then Prem Bhagat, of course, I mean, they sidelined him due to the same reason.
Sure. Talking about summing up General Hanut's career, in your book you have written, I'll now show the previous version cover of your book. Now, of
Yeah.
course, you have shown the book is in a new sort of cover. Now,
Yeah.
in your book, you have said that you've called Hanut a soldier's general.
Hmm.
Why is that?
He himself has written this. I would like to be remembered as a soldier.
Okay.
He said, we officers do not deserve the men we command. We do so little for them, and still they give us so much in return. Especially during his tenure in 17 Dev and all in Sikkim, the living conditions of troops were very bad. He has written, I used to go and see them. They were living in tents in winter, shivering. Bukhari jalate the, but the Bukhari was, because of the tent, it couldn't make it warm and it had to be switched off at night. After that, they used to shiver. There were no latrines, there were no toilets. He said, we will improve it. He made a number of proposals. When General Brar, his corps commander, said, no, I have visited the 17 days, they are very comfortable. So all this thing was overruled. So he said, I'll do it on my own resources. I'll from the divisional funds. And he started doing it. So though he couldn't complete the job because he had a short tenure, but the men were very, very, this thing, encouraged and happy to hear his views. And whenever he talked to them, he mentioned all this. And he is written when I used to go somewhere on visits, uh, and he has quoted one incident that somebody walked, men JCOs and COs used to come and talk to him. कहते थे हम साहब आपका दर्शन करना है. Somebody walked up to his driver and asked him, ये वही जनरल साहब हैं जो कि जवानों का इतना ख्याल रखते हैं। मैंने दर्शन तो नहीं किया, पर मैं इनके बारे में बहुत सुना है। He says, can you get any better, sort of words of praise from anybody? This is what I
Ultimate.
ultimate. And the other man who used to do it is Bhagat.
Yes.
This administration, पे जो concentration था, Hanut also used to do it. And so he has written that I would like to be remembered as a soldier's general.
That is something great, and we are fortunate that officers of that caliber, of that profile, they have laid the foundation. They were there with Indian Army, and that's the valor and bravery of the soldiers, which is to be seen. Uh, who had established those foundations. Thank you very much. Be with
Thank you.
us and this conversation about other outstanding generals with General VK Singh continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nilan.